Right, okay. Why am I even making this video? Isn't it self-explanatory how to wear trousers? You just put one leg through and another leg through. What is so difficult about that? Basically, why I'm doing this is I think there's a big gap between men who are really, really, really interested in fashion. It's their daily life and it's all they care about, and men who don't care at all. I want to find a bit of a middle ground now. You just want to be a bit more confident. You just want to look good. You want to step outside and go, yeah, I've got a nice outfit on without every single waking minute of your life being London Fashion Week. That's why I'm making this video. Let's go. Okay, ground zero. Your ground zero pair of trousers should be a straight leg pair of chinos, like these. Okay, the reason why this is your ground zero is because you can wear this to almost any occasion. You can dress it up with an Oxford shirt. If I was to replace this with a white shirt, I could get away with this pretty much most places. If I want to dress it down, I can put a hoodie and a beanie on. I can go for a coffee run, go to Tesco's. This is your baseline. Thereafter, you're going to start looking at other choices. Okay, dressing for the occasion. You have to understand that different outfits are for different situations. You cannot, you should not ever be wearing jeans to anyone's wedding. I don't care if it's your best friend's wedding, don't wear jeans. You can't do it, you shouldn't do it. Use trousers as your baseline, okay? Now that you've got your baseline, you've got one pair of trousers, which is a straight pair of cotton chinos. You're good to go. Now, what do you need to do? You need to think about, where am I wearing these? Okay. If you're going to a wedding, you can dress these up with a nice shirt and some formal shoes. This with some blue suede Chelsea boots, an Oxford shirt, and a good blazer, you could wear to a wedding. You cannot do that with joggers. You can't dress them up enough. You can't do that with jeans. That's why these are going to be your basis. Okay. After that, then you can think about your next pair of trousers. Yes, I'm wearing a coat inside in August. The reason why I'm doing that is to illustrate a point, and that's how texture, the material of the trouser, massively is going to affect the look of your overall outfit. Again, like I said, trousers, they set the tone for your outfit. These trousers being corduroy had a lot of visual weight to the outfit. So it looks good in winter. It doesn't look so great in the summer on a beach wearing a vest or a t-shirt. It just doesn't work because it clashes. Okay. In the summer, stick towards linen. In the winter, stick towards something like corduroy, denim, thicker trousers. They're going to add a lot of consistency to your outfit and give you a good holistic look. Okay, the next tip is to buy your trousers, your jeans, whatever they are, in the store. The reason why is because jeans, trousers, they all have a different rise. Okay, that means where they fit on your waist. These jeans have got a really, really low rise. I cannot physically pull these up higher than what they currently sit at. But you won't be able to tell that really, unless you're really experienced. And if you are, you probably wouldn't be looking at this video about the rise of the jean, the rise of the trouser. Go in store, try them on and see how do they fit you first. If you're a beginner, leave the online, okay? Leave it. When you get a bit in the know, you'll know to look for, okay, if the trousers have got a high rise, I can wear them higher up on my body. These being so low, it just won't work. It won't work. Furthermore, if you're trying to dress for a bit more of a formal event, you're dressing for work, wearing a suit, low rise won't look good at all because you'll need to tuck in your shirt into your trousers. I'm not really worried about that because I don't have a job like that, but you need to consider that. Look at the rise, and before you even worry about the rise, go into the shop to try them on. Okay, last point, that's going to the tailor. What you need to do now that you found your perfect pair of trousers, go to the tailor and take your inseam, your measurement here from the crotch all the way down to the hem, and take that measurement, ask your tailor to cut your trousers to that inseam length. But please, word of advice, you cannot take a pair of trousers that's 25 inches too long for you and ask them to lob it in half. And the reason why is the fit will be massively affected. Imagine I took these and I cut them in half now. These would be flaring out. That's what your trousers would do if you were to cut them in half. Right, here's a really helpful bit of advice on that point. You have to make sure that your trousers that you've bought now are close enough to the final measurement that you want. If you've got a pair of 30-inch inseam trousers and you want to make them 27, that's fine, that works. If you've got 40-inch inseam trousers and you want to make them 25-inch inseam, they won't work. The fit will be massively affected. It won't look good anymore. So please make sure that you pick trousers that are near enough to your inseam. That's a top tip. that I wish I learned a lot sooner. If I'd done that, then I wouldn't have messed up too many trousers. It happens. Okay. That should be it for the video. I've got no idea if this is going to help people or not. It should be helpful. Put any questions in the comments. I'll see if I can help you guys. All right, cool.